Hello and welcome to this Come to Jesus Daily Devotional, where we continue in our Rivers Vision series. And actually, this is the last devotional in this series, where we're talking about one another. This week, we're focusing on community. And God's vision for the church and for our church is that we bring one another to Jesus. We come together to Jesus. Our vision is bringing myself to Jesus, bringing one another to Jesus, bringing our community to Jesus. And this week, as I said, we're focusing on the one another aspect. Today's devotion is entitled, By Our Love, People Will Know We're Jesus' Disciples. I wonder how we want to make the gospel known. I'm sure we do, don't we? We want people to know about Jesus. I wonder what we would hope people would see in us as Christians. I think too often we think that maybe dress and looking cool, maybe cool music, maybe these external things, looking attractive in some way. How do we think the world is to recognize us as Jesus' disciples? Well, you know where I'm going with this. It's by our love. The world is meant to look at the church and see the way that we love one another. We're not saving people to a catwalk fashion show. We're not saving people to a concert, flashing lights and all those things. And as much as good musicianship, and dressing nicely is fine. We're saved to be people who love God and love one another centrally. And this week we're talking about the one another aspect. Do we know that this is so important to God, so important for our mission, and so important and good for us that we're in a loving church? So let's read John 13:34 to 35. A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. Christians are meant to look like Jesus. Christians are called to imitate Jesus. Christians are called to be apprentices of Jesus, to be like him, to learn from him. And the most important thing we learn from Jesus is to put God first and our family, church family, certainly second. We're called to love one another, to serve our church family. This is God's vision for his people. And if we are the kind of Christians, and there's too many of them, that are just not committed, not faithful, not devoted, not involved in church relationships and church community, we're missing this great command. This great command to love one another so as to be like Jesus. Jesus was devoted to his disciples. Jesus is, think about it now, Jesus is devoted to his church. And we need to reflect that. The Holy Spirit, when we're filled with the Holy Spirit, we will reflect that, because the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness and self-control. A community of people who come together and are devoted to one another. So can we say we are certainly aspiring to become a people that by our love, people will see that we are Jesus' disciples? Are we applying this in our church community? Are we living this out? Are we coming to Jesus together? So, for example, we read in Hebrews 10:24 to 25, and let us consider how we may spur one another on towards love and good deeds. Let us not give up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but let us encourage one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. I wonder what we're in the habit of doing. Are we in the habit of always meeting with our church family? In our church, there's a number of different things we regularly do, right? Are we regularly coming on a Sunday morning? We should be there, shouldn't we? Yeah? Be with our church family. Are we regularly going to our small group? Our vision is that we every week will meet with our small group so that we can encourage one another, come to Jesus together. Are we regularly coming to our prayer gatherings? There are many, many, many hours in the week, many things we could be doing, but are we giving? Are we devoting ourselves? Is it our habit to come together to encourage one another? This is Jesus' vision for the church. Come to me, all who are thirsty, and I'll give you living water. Come to me together, and I'll give you living water. So let's just ask a few questions. Do we believe? And are we listening to Jesus' command to love one another? Are you and I living that out? Are we sacrificially giving ourselves for our church family? May the Holy Spirit help us to do that. Are we faithful when we do come together to encourage one another? Are we looking for ways to encourage one another? Are we praying for one another, praying with one another? Are we helping people to lift their heads up with fresh faith? Do we truly believe that as we come to him together, we will be filled with living water and we will be a blessing, not only to us, be a blessing to our community? This is God's vision for us. I hope you've enjoyed this series. Next week we begin a series in Ephesians. So God bless you.